Morning guys, today is Sunday. It's terrible weather here. I say terrible, it's not that bad, just raining a bit. So we're at the plot. We're not doing much today at all I'm going to do is fill the one bed we made last week, probably plant the tomatoes in there, and replace the slug traps, and then pick any fruit, any more strawberries and raspberries that we've got really, but that's about it. Like I said, the weather's not great, so we're not going to be doing much at all really. So join me in a bit and I'll show you what's going on. Okay folks, what I thought I'd do, I thought I'd show you inside here. So we've just taken some stuff out, so we've taken the corn out, and as you can see that's growing massively, so that needs to go out soon as really, but we haven't got room at the minute. So I'm going to look at possibly just putting that straight in the ground rather than doing a bed for it, depending on this week and the weather really. But as you can see, it's pretty tall. And then in here, the tomatoes are doing okay. Well, hopefully we'll get all these out today now, and in the ground. And we've got a few pumpkins, which I'm probably going to put in the bed that we had the butternut squash, just to fit them in. I can't believe they're flowering already. That's a bit worrying if I'm honest, but we'll plant them out as well, just to see what's going on. But that's the plot. It's getting there. Really slowly getting there. But yeah, join me in a bit and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so we filled this bed now, ready for the tomatoes, and we've laid the tomato plants out, roughly where they're going to go. As you can see, I don't know if that's a better view. But yeah, that's roughly where they're going to go, maybe a little bit further apart. But we've got 8 plants in there, which is more than enough. These are quite high yielding. They're Tigerella tomatoes, so they're the stripy variety. We've grown them for the last 3 years, I think, 2-3 years, and they're just high yielding, really high yielding when they get going. So we'll plant them out now, and hopefully in a couple of months then we'll have some good tomatoes going. But all I'm going to do is use the compost, the seed compost we've got up there, or the all-purpose compost should I say, bit of that in with them, and just leave them to it. Then we'll get some tomato feed in the week then to go on top of them as well, and that should hopefully keep them going. But I'm going to crack on planting them up. We've built a little frame for the tomatoes. Last year the plants got really heavy and they started bending over, so hopefully we can tie the tomato plants to the frame. And all this is bamboo canes attached with tree ties. I don't know if it'll be strong enough, but I thought at least it's a little bit of support for them, and hopefully it should be enough. So we put a stick around each of the tomato plants on here, and hopefully we can trail it up it then, but we'll see how it goes as well. But that's the tomato plants done. They just need a good watering, although it's just started raining now, so I might not water them, just leave the rain do it. But they're in. Let's hope we get some good meat. Right then guys, we've just done some picking, and this is what we got. So we've got a load more strawberries, absolutely loads. Got a few of the autumn raspberries, which are ready now. And we picked up a couple of gooseberries, which isn't bad really. So the strawberries, we've had so many now, we're just going to keep giving these to friends and family. We've got loads in the freezer to make jam and things, so friends and family can have these now, which is good. And then we'll have the raspberries. Okay, because we've had such good luck with the slug traps, I've made some homemade ones. I normally have porridge a day, the ones that you've just got to add the hot water. So with the pots, I've been saving them up, using them as plant pots. But what I've done is I've cut a couple of holes in them. Don't know if you can see. So there's 2 to 3 holes in each of them, and then just filled up with the Asda Smart Price bitter, because that seems to do the trick. And all we've done is put the lids back on, stop the rain getting in, and we'll just pop these around the plot now and hopefully catch a few more slugs and snails. So I'll go distribute them now around. Right then guys, that's probably about it for today. Like I said, the weather's not great, so I'm probably going to head off now. Obviously we've had a good crop of strawberries and a few raspberries. I'm not going to give the usual plot update just because it hasn't changed that much. Everything's growing really, and you saw the tomatoes go in. So I'm going to leave it this week, and then I'll probably do one next week when we're down. I'm hopefully going to try and get down here in the week as well. So I've just seen something. Hopefully I'm going to try and get down here in the week, do a bit of work down here, then I'll film that. We need to get some more pallets now. We hopefully should get some at the end of the month. I'm going to speak to my dad and see if he can sort us out again, more hire a van and get more compost and things like that. We're trying to source some horse manure locally as well, and try and get some of that ready for the winter to put on all the beds, and so hopefully we'll get some of that. So we started sending out emails to local stables and things like that to try and get some of that. Weird though, we're only in June and we're already thinking about winter. It's a crazy old process really, but we've really got to plan ahead for this. So next year in theory it's going to be a lot easier. It's just going to be a case of turn the beds over and go really. There shouldn't be too much work in terms of that to do. But everything's growing, like I said, everything's growing, everything's coming along. We're dealing with the slugs. We've got to look into how to deal with the ants. I don't really want to use ant powder or anything like that. So see if we can fight the slug traps with the beer, see if we can sort something out with the ants, because they're really taking a dent into the strawberries now. So we're going to try and get ahead of them as well. So that's about it guys. I'll give you a quick show round of the plot now, but not a tour as such. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Have a good one guys.